Man, you are not gonna believe this one, baby. For the longest time, I was so mechanical and results focused. Like, here's the verse that we're analyzing. Do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. I don't know. Let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, okay? And I read that and I'm going, I can't even feel good about the things that like God is like that I love to do, right? Like I'm not going to list them because here's what I've discovered. Okay? Via the grace of God and diving deeper into the scripture. You do something good. And I was thinking, like, my nervous system isn't being trained to like this stuff. So I'm slowly losing fuel and motivation. I was just being mechanical, kind of going through the motions. Was I still getting some good results? Yes. But I wasn't, like, fired up about what I was doing. I lost that dog. You know, I lost that dog. So that's the whole point. So it's like God was pouring kerosene on this fire and I just wasn't lighting it. And I'm going, God, please, I need help. He's like, brother, like, son. He's like, son, like, what are you doing? So I had a really difficult time because this is before I dove into this scripture, a very difficult weightlifting session the other day. And I was like, needless to say, I just didn't have that fire. I was just really just white knuckling it. Anyways, it turns out, if you look into the Greek, from what I have just researched, there's more of an emphasis. Now, do your own research. There's more of an emphasis on don't do that thing that matters to you. That's like a general good work in order to be looked at like, wow, he did great for them, or he did great for, his thing. Wow. That's not the point. I'm doing it because I got a dog. Because that's what I do. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So I'm doing it to do it. Now, here's the distinction. Jesus in these words says, do not do your things for bystanders, and don't let the reward be the bystander. The reward can be the doing itself. I had cut off the reward from doing it itself. And then I lost that spiral, that churning, that fire, that upward, spiral. I'm not into like other pagan spirituality or anything. There's no, just observe the law of Moses and listen to the words of the Lord. Okay, that is, you want any richness or any secret or just spice of life, that's it. That's the taste and see that the Lord is good. Anyways, I was missing that. And I had just overanalyzed it, or the scripture got twisted. So yeah, that was great. And now I understand. So praise be to the Lord our God. It says, ask of him for wisdom and he will supply generously, right? So if there's anything that's keeping... Now I'm going to try and use this. Where do I look? Where are my bottlenecks? Where am I restraining myself? My energy, like my dog, right? Where am I restraining myself because of his word? You may have to dig again. Now, I'm not encouraging people to twist, but that just... I spent time with the Lord, that came to my mind, and I feel blessed with that. So do your own research, follow the word of the Lord. I'll put the citation in the caption, so I do not remove or add anything to the word. I just wanted to add my personal experience, but ultimately his authority is all that matters. It's not my personal authority or even my experiences, but all my fruits that are positive are coming from God. So that being said, do your research, check the description, and have a blessed morning, afternoon, evening. You gotta get that dog! You gotta get that dog! Yeah.